Yeah, I thought, and his first few albums, he's just rapping. Like it's just him rapping like he used to.
Yeah,
Just just passionate, just a nerdy, a dude that's
exactly.
loves rapping, and he's rapping over good beats. He's got good beat selection on some of
Yeah,
these songs, right? So I feel like I was, I come in. You already know I've hated on Logic before, so I come in, like ready to hate, right? I come in ready to hate, and then he won me over. He started winning me over, and so it's like an emotional
mhm,
roller coaster. Like it's like, oh, okay, all right, like I like this. Okay, I might actually have to come in and praise Logic or something, and then you know, and then it like turns when he tries to talk about serious stuff. I just don't think he does it well, man. Like I just don't think he
at
does it
all.
like I just can't. It's just a personality thing. People want to say it's a race thing. He tries to make it paint it as like it's some inner trauma of mine. You know what I mean? Is the reason why I'm hating or something. But it's really just a personality thing, man. The dude's just too corny. Like
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, his
That's what it
messaging
is.
is just terrible, man. I'm like, fuck, I don't care about none of this shit he's talking about. And then, especially once he start talking, he got the whole. First of all, the second song with DJ Drama, it starts
yeah.
off with DJ Drama talking about, oh, I've been called a zebra and mulatto and this and that.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh fuck, like I thought we were gonna get a whole album without this shit.
Well, but
I
so
was,
that's the thing. That's a deja vu song. And I thought that Logic was gonna start talking about being biracial on that song. I thought he might drop
Mhm.
the N word on that song, right?
yeah,
And with DJ Drama, like to me, it makes sense, after what Drama talked about. But it's like
yeah,
he did it. That song is actually one of my favorite songs on the album.
Mhm.
And
yeah.
so it was odd that he came back to it later. Like I was thrown off.
Nah, you know what? And the thing about that stuff is, this dude rapping, man. This dude he be rapping. His flow is crazy nice. He
Mhm.
speed up, slow
Yeah.
down. He shift gears on the records. These beats are great on a lot of these songs.
Mhm.
Like the ones I like, the beats are fantastic. I'm like, okay, man, this dude got production that's right, but you know, it goes crazy with his stuff, and it's not even like he sounds more confident, like legitimately, like what he's saying now is believable to me. When
Mhm.
before he was saying I'm proud of who I am, I wasn't really feeling it the same.
Right,
Now
right.
I do, like I feel like he's genuine, so he is grown in that regard, and I still can't rock with it. Like I still don't want to hear that shit. Like it's like he's trying,
See,
I respect him, but
Yeah,
I
I'm
just
glad he's
don't.
happy. I don't want him to be
Yeah,
depressed. I'm glad he's happy. Like, cool, man.
yeah.
Cool. It's just he's
uh,
not good at talking about serious subjects. Like he just
What you
like I
mean?
can't
He had a
follow his
suicide
logic.
song.
Like it's not like no pun intended, but I just can't follow his train of thought. Like his logic that he had. It just doesn't make sense.
Oh, that part doesn't. Like I said, man, I understood what he was saying. I just didn't want to hear it, man. Maybe I just don't relate because I'm not personally biracial. Um, just I don't know what it is. Maybe yeah, he does talk about being mixed. And look, man, that's who he is. I get it, but it clearly like it bothers him, man, or aspects of it bother him, or the whole thing, like the whole relationship with his father that he put on blast that we was talking about on that. What was that, like a year ago, where he was
Yeah,
like
the
he paid
interview.
his dad to like shit
He
on
used
him.
his dad for the N word pass. He used his dad for a pass, and then was crapping on him during the interview, and then on this album, he does this song. He does this song where he just says the N word. He reminded me of y'all remember that Freaky Friday song with Chris Brown and Little Dicky.
yeah.
Mhm.
It came out a little while ago, and like in the song, like Chris Brown says the N word, like a bunch of times, because like a white person who gets a pass, he said the N word a bunch of times. That's what Lottie sounded like on the song. He says it like 30 times in like within like 10 bars, and it was just like I don't know, it was like very silly to me. Like I just couldn't. I don't know.
Yeah, see, like I said, I was willing to give him bail. Like, all right, I'm not mad at some of the subject matter. It's cool. I'm good. But then once you start talking about the black shit all over again that I thought we weren't gonna get anymore, It just made me hate the whole album all over again. Because now it's like, all right, nigga, you didn't really change. You just saved that all for one very annoying song that I hate very much.
Yeah.
Oh, there was one song on here. I was so mad when it came on. I really had to turn it off like right away. Antidote. I hated that song. I was like, what is this when it came on? It just bothered me right away. So that was one I hated. But I did like a couple of the other ones on there. Like I said, I like songs on here though. That's why it's weird to be like the Logic fans are funny to me because like I don't know how you rock with a whole album. Plus this album's so long, man. Like so many songs. I was wondering when it was gonna be over with. Because then he started, like I said, once he got into the mixed race bag, I was like, oh, I need this to end.
Well, the skits too. I mean, made it feel long too. Like he had long skits on this too. So
it wasn't funny or nothing either.
Yeah, they were.
When they play the video games or whatever, then they play chess. I was just like, Planet Death.
It should be Logic should be somebody I could relate to, dog. So being liking sci-fi movies and stuff like that, I can relate to that more than I can relate to selling drugs. All right, like okay, it's just again his personality. Huh? Say it again.
I said that's what he should focus on rapping about.
Right. And when he does, I like the songs when he does. If he just raps about nerdy stuff, it's cool. It's just when he tries to get into the serious stuff, he doesn't communicate it well. He doesn't communicate it well. It's at the end of the day, he just doesn't. I don't know. So I really honestly I'll say this is the album I enjoyed the most of the weekend. Like enjoyed listening to the most. But it's also it was the most frustrating one to listen to. So it's odd. Yeah. This comment is hilarious.
That's messed up, man. The dude is actually black, man. He's actually black. That's messed up, man. Dang.
Yo. This man.
He's not faking black though. Like he's actually black.
Yeah, we would.
But listen, dog.
Every chance God.
Exactly. You try too hard. Listen, man. At a certain point, you trying too hard, dog. You don't. Look at the lyrics to this song where he says the N-word 50,000 times. Let me pull him up, man.
I mean, look, dude. He clearly feels some kind of way about people like not calling him black, not considering him black, and then just considering him white. Like that is kind of frustrating. If I was if I looked white but I felt black inside, I'd be pretty upset. It would bother me all the time.
But this is a normal thing. I mean, every biracial person, even Malcolm X's autobiography talks about this the same issue.
Different.
Okay.
He's different though.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, yes, he is different. I mean, like, because he looks very white. But my point is that every biracial person in like history has talked about this feeling, this sentiment. Okay, mm-hmm. It's not the sentiment. Even Chino XL, we just talked. Chino XL again as a song talks about this very issue. Mm-hmm. It's just that everybody else, when they talk about it, they make it clear what the issue is, but they don't sound corny and they don't sound like they're trying too hard. They don't have to constantly like defend it or something like that, or like try to prove to you that I'm black or something like that. It's just
how many times can you say it?
Yeah, exactly.
This is like the third or fourth album where he was like focused on it. Like for sure.
That's what I was like. How many times, different ways can you bring this to my attention? Like that shit is so corny now. I'm done, dog. Like, I don't even want to hate the dude, but he just keep bringing this shit up in my face. I hate him for it.
I mean, look, man, he got an issue, man. I mean, he got an issue. That's what he want to talk about, I guess. That's his personal struggle.
My family called me nigga. My dad called me nigga. Everybody called me nigga. But when I get in public, no one called me nigga no more. I'm like, God damn.
But the funny is, in his interview, his dad wasn't even the one saying the N-word, though. That's the thing. It's like he really like he acts like a white person with the past. Like Kendrick got the thing. We don't want to hear you say, they were no more to Drake, right? So and he talks about how it's just I don't like the way you say it. It's cringe or whatever. Like that's just how I feel about Logic. Like it's not about his. It's just.
I was about to say, and even how Kendrick says that to Drake or whatever. Drake is like Wesley Snipes black compared to Logic. Though. Like
Exactly.
Like Logic.
That's great. Drake is like Wesley Snipes compared to Logic. It's hilarious.
I feel bad for him, man. Like it's so cringy. It like hurts. Like it hurts. It's like I can't do it.
It does. If he didn't carry himself this way, he could get so much more credit. People respect him so much more, but it's bad, man.
The dude said he made 30 M 6 years ago. I mean, I don't know if he cares that much, man. I mean, he clearly.
No, he
but he clearly cares. That's the problem. He clearly cares. Yeah. Listen, I don't say the N word, and I don't curse on this in general. But it's just like, why do you care so much, dude? Like that's the issue. Like it's just why do you care so much? It's
easy to say that, bro. Easy to say that.
Though. That's what I
woke up tomorrow.
Like,
hold on. If you woke up tomorrow and you look like Logic, and you walked outside.
I'll be begging for a pass?
No, if somebody was like, shut up, white boy, you'd be like, but I'm black. You'd be like, nah, shut up. You'd be like, no.
Okay, maybe year one, but dog, this 12 years into the rap game, like, how much more?
Mess with you every night. Every night that would mess with you, man. You'll go to bed at night. You'd be like, they didn't want me on the Spades team, man. They said I was a white boy. They didn't pick me in basketball, man. They thought I was a white guy. Like,
all right. So they call Childish Gambino white too. I mean, they call a lot of they call Drake white. I mean, but this is not how they respond. It's not how normal people respond to it. That's all. It's just you either let it roll off your shoulders or he's not exactly. That's what I'm saying. Look at this. Look at these lyrics. All right. I mean, he says the N word in these lines 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What is this? Your brothers is niggas, your sisters is niggas, your aunties is, what is that? Like, what are you even trying to say? I don't even understand what you're trying to say. I don't even understand, right? Like,
yeah. Which song is this? This one was painful, man.
This is Peace, Love, and Positivity.
Oh yeah. I was trying to skip that one. I let it keep playing because I was like, I knew we had to get through it, but I was like, ugh. Like my face was scrunched up, and not from bars, exactly. From like, I was like, ugh.
Cringy, it's just cringy. Yeah, like it's like, like
I didn't want nobody to hear it. My windows was up, and I still didn't want nobody to hear outside that I might have Logic on.
That shit is bad.
I was like, oh no, this is bad.
Man, I'd be lying if I say this shit don't get to me. We know it get to you. You've been telling us for 10 years. Like, god damn, man. I don't understand, man.
It's been a minute, man. What was that, since 2020 or whatever?
Nah.
It's been like 2018, 19, something
no, no, he been talking about this since before 2020. Yeah. It's been a while.
Last time that tells you how little I've cared, but yeah, I mean, he went down that path on, what was it, Everybody or something?
Yeah, Everybody, yeah.
And that was it. I wasn't, it was like, kind of torched my desire to hear anything from him.
So listen, you had said Logic can only say half the word. He didn't get that message, dog. He said it about 25 times right here in this one verse.
Who is and then bored though? Like, who's telling Logic he's not black? Is it just fans? Like, just people on the internet? Is that what's got him running?
Everybody in his life. What do you mean, man? When this dude go to the store, they be like, "Oh, sir, can I help you?" And he's like, "That's not how you treat my man's right here." Because he knows, bro. He sees it all the time, man. When he goes in stores, the white people do this. You know what I mean? The people do this to each other. You know, they do the down thing. Nobody goes like that to him. Nobody goes up. Because it hurts. He hurts inside, man. That's painful, man.
I just feel like ain't nobody messing with him. Like, I feel like it got to be comments online. Ain't nobody in his everyday life
When
telling
he
this
goes to
man
the
he
Louis
ain't
Vuitton
black.
store, when he goes to the Louis Vuitton store, they just assume he's some rich dude kid. They were like, oh, it's one of Elon's kids or something. They don't even know he's a rapper. But if
You
Conway
gotta
walk
take
in,
that,
they're gonna be like,
man.
oh, this guy must be a rapper.
But he even says it. Look, he even says the word right. He says it in his lyrics. He says, but y'all don't want that word in my lungs like a histamine. I'll never know how it feels to be a black man, but I know how it feels when your own people give you a backhand. So he says it. He'll never know what it feels like to be a black man. He says the words, but then he gonna use the word. So it's
Exactly.
like,
So what's the
I
problem?
don't understand the logic, Doug.
Yeah.
Like I
Man,
said,
this is
man,
bad.
dude is clearly hurt. He's clearly hurt, man. He's hurting deep.
Yeah.
It's gonna take
And it
decades for him
ruins
to get over it,
everything
man.
for me. I can't.
But I mean,
fuck
listen.
with
At least
this
he sounds
corny.
happy
This
on
is
this album, and
corny.
this is again. I think that's a good thing. I like. Okay, so I like Vinyl Days. I thought the college one was whack, but I think Vinyl Days was good, and I think this had half of it was good. I think when he doesn't try the serious stuff or do the this was my life in college. This is what like he just stop the serious. Just make random raps about random TV shows and movies that you like, and I'd rock with you. It's it. Like it's that simple. But every time he tries to, and it's opposite for most people. When we talk about Benny or something like that, we're like, oh, you don't have enough content, or like or something like that, or you ran out of things to say. Logic, he should just say less. Like, so it's crazy.
Like Royce has like 6 albums just rapping about how good he is at rapping, and then he finally started trying to get serious on like Book of Ryan and stuff.
Yeah,
I'm exaggerating because I think that the certain got a lot of serious stuff, but I mean in general. And then Logic's the opposite. It's like, oh, you fell off when you need to go back to just rapping about nothing. Give me another one of those stories.
Exactly. Like Baldy said, his flows are amazing. He has amazing flows. His cadence, like he has the package. It's just he be saying some corny shit that I can't get over. I can't look past it.
I mean, and this is it right here. Like, you too old to be concerned with this. Like, it's normal to feel out of place when you like a teenager or whatever. But like,
I don't think so, man. I think y'all are brushing this off like this is light work, man. If tomorrow you woke up looking like Michael Jackson when he died, and you was a black man, you'd be upset. You'd be mad. You'd be hurt. It would bother you.
That's different.
Bruh,
Logic said he ain't
like
never related to being black. Hey,
yeah,
he ain't never been a black
just,
man. So
I just don't think that's true. Because, like I said, we've talked about so many other biracial people. Like I said, whether you read Malcolm X's autobiography or whether you listen to Cheeto XL or you listen, like there's so many other people who and we listen to, and they're not obsessed with this topic. They talk about it. Malcolm X talks about it in the beginning of his life, but it's not like it's something that he had to continually prove or something like that. And it's just it's like okay,
it's also
like that's
different
it.
when you have some melanin. I don't know how Logic got robbed of all melanin whatsoever. It seemed like am I tripping? Look at the picture I put in the thumbnail, man. Like this dude.
Yeah, you don't.
Does he probably sunburns in 5 seconds? Like he's almost to ginger levels of lack of melanin. So I mean, what is he supposed to do? Like it's not the same. It's not the same. It ain't close like Malcolm X.
You just gotta let that shit go.
He might be high yellow, but
That's
this dude ain't even. I've never seen a mixed person that was that much like didn't have any like just. If you told me he was black, I would be like, you lying. Like
I mean, that's the problem. That's his problem. That is his problem. Yeah.
You can say it all day. I'd be like, show me your birth certificate, your pictures of your pops at the hospital the second you're born. Like I'm not believing it, dog. Like,
you should just say he's Latino, man. I don't know. Try something else. I don't know.
Yeah, just be white, nigga.
He's Latino.
Just be white. Man.
I don't know, man.
You gotta.
All right,
you gotta let this go, man.
Let's move on, man. I feel bad for Lonnie, man. Come on, I'm glad he's in a happy place though. What we giving the album though? What we giving the album? I give it a 6.5 to a 7.
Yep.
I'm giving it a 4. That's too corny. You can't make a whole song about nigga this, nigga that. It ruined all the good work that you put in for me, brother. I did not want to hear that at all, man. No, man, I was so
I
disappointed.
thought he
in
had
that.
punchlines. I thought he had flows. I thought this had beats. Yeah, I think this is like a 7. I mean, I guess it depends on what if I skip the songs in the right order, it might be an 8 or 9 to me. like,
Oh yeah, if you
like
could
I like
put it
the
together-
album. I just gotta
Yeah.
skip the stuff I don't like. And then if I never think about his racial identity, we might have a great album on our hands.